Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So today I'm going to be continuing my Calculus 1 series, and I'm going to be going over the next problem, problem 3. So previously we talked about problem 1 and problem 2. What we've learned so far is we know how to get the equation of a circle, and we also know a bunch of other stuff, such as the line equations, a fact about tangent lines, given that we have a radial line. And now let's move on. Let's do problem 3. Right. So again, we have a problem. We need to know what tools we can use first. Let's read the problem. So it says we want to sketch a circle of radius 2. So that immediately tells us r is 2. And it's centered at 3, -3. So now we know the equation of a circle. The equation of that circle would be x minus 3 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 2 squared 4. That's the equation of the circle. So that's the circle. We also have a line with this equation, y equals 2x plus 2. So it's asking us to sketch a circle and a line. That's what it wants us to do. Now we need to find the coordinates of all points on the circle. So it's asking on the circle where the tangent line is perpendicular to L. So we're gonna better see what this is when we actually sketch the two things. So first, let's sketch it, right? Now, what I would do is I would start off with the line, just because I know I'm better at drawing lines than drawing a circle, right? So let's do that. All we need is 2 points to sketch this thing. So the way I would do it is I'd probably do an x-intercept and a y-intercept. Let's just get 2 points from this line. Could be any, honestly. Let's say when x is 0, what's y gonna be? Y would be 2 times 0 plus 2. Y is 2. So we know that a point is x is 0, y is 2. That's a point. X is 0, y is 2. Let's get another point. Maybe when y is 0. That would mean that my x is 2x plus 2 equals 0. 2x is -2, x is -1. So that would be here. So my line, my line will be like that. Very, very approximate. How do I know I'm correct? Well, this should have a slope of 2. So we know this is my line L. Okay? That's it. That's a sketch of the line. Now I need to sketch my circle. So my circle is a radius of 2, and its center is -3, 3. So I need the center. I need the center first. That would be -3 of the x-axis. So that's here. Negative plus 3 of the y-axis. So that's here. Connect the two. So that's here, around there-ish. So around here, that's -3, 3. That's the center. Oh, actually, screw that. It's -3, but this is -3 because this is minus -3. It's actually down here. I almost made a mistake. That's the center. Hope I'm doing this right. -3. Oh, wait a minute. This is -3. Okay, yeah, I'm messing this up. This is -3. That's actually positive. And then -3. So that's there. Okay, this one now I got. This is 3 minus 3. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. So that's the center. Now I need to find 4 points. Okay. So we know this is negative, no, this is 3, negative 3. That's the center, right? If we go up 2 times, what would that be? If we go up 2 times, that would be 3, negative 2 plus 2. So negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. So that would be here. If we go to the left, that would be 2 on the x, left of 2. So that would be 1, negative 3. If we go to the right, that would be 3, negative 5. We go down, that would be, what would this be? Oh, whoops, my bad. This one's wrong. Plus 2, this is 5, negative 3. Yes. And then if we go down, that would be 3 minus 5. So that's the 4 points we need. So 3, negative 1, 1, negative 3 is here. 5, negative 3 is here. 3, negative 5 is here. So the circle is kind of like this. Again, approximate. Oh, we'll keep it simple like that. Okay, cool. Now, here we notice we don't think this is gonna intersect. How can we tell? Well, we just plug in and nothing's gonna happen. Most likely, right? But now we've sketched line L and circle C. So we're done with that part. Now we need to find the coordinates of all points on the circle where the tangent line is perpendicular to L. Well, first I would need the perpendicular line. So what's telling us is it wants a line on the circle. So kind of like this, a line like this, and it's perpendicular to L. So it's actually wanting us to do is it wants us to find two tangent lines, mainly this, and this is 90. This touches one of them, and another one would be maybe something like this. This is touching this, and it's perpendicular. Okay. Now, once we have that, let's find the coordinates of all the points. We need to find this and this. Okay. So how do we find, well, how do we find that? So we know the equation of the line, y equals 2x plus 2. And we know the fact that the radial line, or the line that's perpendicular, is going to have negative 1 over m as the slope. Right? We've discussed that. So this line, we need to find the equations of both of these lines. So this line is what? What's this line going to be? This line is, we need the slope of this actually, which is 2, m is 2. So negative 1 over m is negative 1/2. So the slope is negative 1/2. We can put x. Why not? Let's do that. But now here's the question. We actually don't know the point itself, nor this one. So that's going to be a little bit tricky. How would we go about this? Yeah, because we don't know the point. We just know this line is perpendicular to line L. That's what we know. But yeah, we don't know the point here. So how do we go about this? How do we do it? Well, we're gonna have to find the 2 points. There has to be a way where we can find the 2 points. Can we maybe figure it out? Yeah, this is more like a puzzle type of question. Mm, even I've done this course and I'm still having a hard time just because it's tricky. Okay, so I'm probably missing something. It's a technique. I just forgot it. How do we how do we do this? Maybe it's not the radius or like a fun puzzle type of thing. This is two. Oh, I just realized something. That's two, but that's the distance. Doesn't even tell me anything. Oh no, we actually know the point. Oh, my bad. We know the point. I just forgot to put. So the point is actually 3, -1. This is why I have to label my stuff. The point here would be, what's the point here? Oh shoot, no, 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 no. I actually don't know. Whoops. My bad, my bad. I can't assume that. Mm, let me think, let me think. We find points on the circle so that the radial line from 3 to -3 to B has slope 2. So in other words, we want points x, y so that the following equations are true. How did we figure that one out? Oh, I just realized something. We can actually do this. We can find the radial line of this circle. And the way we're going to do that is we have a slope, right, which is 2. But we also have this technique, y minus y naught, x minus x naught. And we know points, right? We know that x naught, y naught is just 3, -3, because that's the center. I'm talking about this one. So that means y minus y naught over x minus x naught is y plus 3 x minus 3 is actually 2. Yeah. Now again, the reason why this works is we have a point and we want to find the radial line that's perpendicular to this blue lines, which are the tangent lines. So we want to find the radial line that's parallel to line L. So we know this is going to have a slope of 2. So based off of this, we can actually simplify it. We're gonna get something like this. But now the point is we can actually find the coordinates, right? We just need these two things. The circle equation. I think this was a plus. This is a 4, I believe. Yeah. And the other equation, like, because again, we have two unknowns, so we need another equation that would be this. But then I can rewrite that idea. I can just rewrite the equation at the bottom. This would be 2x minus 6 equals y plus 3. Oh, so that would be plus 3 minus 2 minus 9 is y. So from there, I can plug in my y. So I would get x minus 3 squared plus 2x minus 9 plus 3. So here I plugged in y, right? Nice square. That's 4. I simplify. Negative 9 plus 3 is minus 6. So again, just some algebra that we're doing here. Pretty simple. Now I solve for x, right? So the way I would do it is pretty much just expand and then solve for x. So let me do it like this. There we go. Just some algebra going on. X squared minus, I think this is 6x plus 9 plus this would be 4x squared minus 12x. So I'm hoping everyone knows how to do this. Okay. This is minus 24x plus 36 equals 4. And then I combine like terms. That would be 5x squared minus this minus 30 plus 9 plus 36, which I don't know what is. Ah, I need a calculator. 45 equals 4. I subtracted 41. And now I can solve for x. I hope I'm doing this right. I have a feeling I messed up something, but we'll find out. Okay, looks like this looks right. Maybe feel free to check. Minus 12x, minus 12. Yeah, it looks right. And now I just solve for x. So I would use the quadratic formula. So another tool that we can use is the quadratic formula, which is just a formula that tells us where if we're given a second order polynomial equation, so that would be, I don't know, y equals ax squared. I don't know why. If we're given the specific scenario, 0 equals ax squared plus bx plus c. If we're given that, then our x, the solution, and whoever came up with this is a genius. Negative b plus minus b squared. So this one was in pre-calculus. And even now, I still use this formula. It's just that useful. So that's the formula right there. Okay. Now, copying that, we would get 30 minus negative 30 plus minus square root 30 squared, 900. Okay, just some calculator stuff. minus 4 times 5 times 41 all over 2 times 5. That would be 30 plus minus 900 minus something. Minus. Wait, this looks wrong. We'll see. 820 minus 820. Okay, that doesn't look wrong because I was not gonna expect a complex number. And then let's keep solving it. Yeah, what makes this one is the algebra, honestly. 900 minus 820. Feel free to use a calculator because honestly, I can't do this without a calculator. Right, I have that. I can keep simplifying this idea. Square root of 80 can be written as what? Can I write this as 20? So 80 is the same thing as 4 times 20. Same thing as 4 times 4 times 5, right? So square root 80 is 4 times 4 times 5. Square root 4, square root 4, square root 5. That would be 4 square root 5. Okay. So we would get 30 plus minus 4 square root 5 over 10. Okay, this looks like it makes sense. And then we would get 3 plus minus 2 square root 5 over 5. See if I got that one. Okay. Hmm. I might have messed up something and I don't know. I can't pinpoint what it is. Okay, this looks right. But I guess when I plugged it in, no. It might be that too. X minus 3 squared plus 2x minus 6. 2x minus 9 plus 3. Yeah, that's 2x minus 6. Square that. I get something like this. I get this. I get this. Mm-hmm. And then what else do I do? Oh, actually, I just realized something. I could have factored out the 2 in both equations. I don't know, I just didn't think of doing that. Anyway, and then okay, I got 4x squared minus 12x minus 12x minus 24x. Okay, but that's the idea, right? Like you're finding the x and y coordinate of these two guys. Okay, this is a bit tricky. I feel like I messed up the algebra. 5x squared minus 30x. 36 plus 49 is 6. 15. 45 minus 4 is 41. Okay, well then, where did I mess up? 30, 10. Interesting. I don't know where I messed up on. Oh, is this maybe rationalizing? Let me just check. Or I could be right. Let's try this. Well, that would be 3 times 5. 5 squared 5, that's 10. 2 squared 5. Oh, that's the same thing as the answer key. Never mind. I think I got it. Yeah. I was just bogged down on the algebra. This is right. Because in the answer key, I just checked. It's 2 square root 5. So I was worried that's not right, but it's actually right because I just rationalized this like that. So that gives me 2 times 5. 5 square root 5, that's 10. 5 square root 5, that's 2 square root 5. So this is the same as that. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Honestly, I would just stick with this because that's what we got. Okay, cool. Now from there, we know what x is. We actually have 2 points, right? X is x is two things. X1 is 3 plus. We have the plus version, but then we also have the minus version. Okay. Now, so now we need to find y1 and y2. So that's this and the other one. We need to find the y coordinates. How do we find the y coordinates? Easy. We just plug it in here. So again, a little bit more algebra, but we want to plug it in there. So let's find y1. That would be 2 times 3 plus 2 square root 5 over 5 minus 9. Solving for that, you get 6. I think this is 4. Square root 5 over 5 minus 9. And you solve for that number. So that would be a number. That would be negative 3 plus 4 square root 5 over 5. Okay. Now to get y. The other coordinate, that would be 2 times 3 minus 2 square root 5 over 5 minus 9. That would be 6 minus 4 square root 5, 5 minus 9. And we end up with this. So again, same answer. So, and now that we've done all of that algebra, the coordinates of the points are x1, y1, and x2, y2, which we got, right? My x1, y1 is this. Y1 would be, I think it was this. My x2 would be this. Y2 would be this. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, this was a bit tough as well for me because I wasn't too sure with the algebra. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.